These are the expectations which are ruining our lives. These are the expectations which are creating pain in our lives actually. So we have to overcome these expectations, and I have built a simple formula for this, when it comes to expectations and acceptance. Okay, the more expectations, the more pain. The more acceptance, the less pain, and for me even no pain, because you have acceptance of everything, that if people dislike you, people are not going to like you, you are accepting that those things, then that's completely fine. Then we don't care about anything. We focus on ourselves, what we are doing, what I want to do, what I am looking forward, and in my case everything is sorted. So I believed and I implemented in my life that these expectations, the more expectations, less will be there. Life will be sorted out. We will feel more happy from inside, from within ourselves, that I don't have any expectation. Okay, so for me it works seriously. The lesser expectations I am having, and I would like to call that I don't have any expectations anymore. For me, a very simple example. Okay, if I will expect that I will get 1000 views on my last video, and then I am going to put or upload the very next video of mine, then it would be harmful for me. Okay, because this is an expectation that this will happen, and I will create a condition, I will condition my mind that this will happen, then only I will do the next. Why? If this gives me happiness, I will do it on daily basis. Why? Okay, we are having a very favorite lyrics from a song, that from Three Idiots. Yeah, I think Three Idiots. सारी उम्र हम मर मर के जी लिए, अब एक पल तो हमें जीने दो. Okay, now question mark, to whom we are saying this thing? This is the favorite lyrics of everyone, all of us. Now when I put a question mark, that who is stopping us? Whom we are asking that let us live. Whom we are asking? Answer me in comment section. Whom we are saying this thing, that let me live, let us live. Who is not allowing us to live? If your answer is your parents, wrong. If your answer is your relatives, your friends, your surroundings, your environment, the world, for me, the answer is we ourselves are not allowing us to live, just because of fulfilling these conditions with which we are brought up, with which we are brought up. Just to fulfill these conditions, we are not allowing ourselves to live the life. If people would have been thinking like that, oh, I should get money from this, then only I will make this, then only I will do this, it is going to harm that heart, because what you want to do, you are not doing that. We are stopping ourselves. I can't blame anyone around me. I can't blame I don't have resources. I'm recording through mobile. I don't have any problem with that. Why should I say no? When I will get a camera, then only I will record. When I will get this, then only I will do this. We are giving excuses to ourselves and not to the world. Nobody cares. If you are not doing that, people are going to forget you because you are not doing anything. So people are going to forget. If we are doing for something for ourselves, we will acquire also resources. We will make it happen. That goes. When we enjoy our own company, we don't wait for things to happen. We make things happen. So we have to make things happen. it's completely fine if we are, whatever resources we are having, we are doing something out of that. Just start doing it, and let the universe work it for you. Let the universe bring to you the right resources and everything around you. But the more we are forcing things to happen, like to get a relationship, for example, I gave you that example. I was looking into this direction, I was walking into this direction, and I was destined to go into this direction. So that is why I was suffering. My life was not allowing me to be happy. I was unable to meet my soulmates. That is the reason. And now I'm in a state where if you will say me that this is the problem, this is the pain, this is the problem, I can't find any kind of problem. And I want to do this, I will do this, no matter how, why, when, where, but I'm going to do this, boss. I'm in that zone nowadays, so I'm happy. That is why I'm so happy. Now I don't find problems, and even if there are problems, I'm so happy that they are there. And just stay there. I don't have any issues with you. I will keep moving on. I'm not going to be stagnated with you. I just tell my problems like this. So somewhere telling everyone, jeene do, let us live. Just don't care. I have stopped watching news. Why should I watch that kind of negative news? If that is something which says you should not live, then I had to stay away from that thing, because I had to live happily, no matter how many days I am going to live, no matter how many years I am having more to live. But I want to live happily. And everyone, I believe all of you also want this thing. You want to live happily. You even don't want to make your life's journey sad, So I told you, it's a journey. There are small, in this life's big journey, there are small journeys, from sadness to happiness, from pain to healing, from loneliness to solitude, from expectations to acceptance. And the expectations should be very low, and even if there is nil batte sannata, then that would be the more advantageous thing. That is going to make us so happy, because at that point of time we are able enough to look at the blessings which we are having. Otherwise we are having expectations that I wanted to go on a trip, but the environment is not like that, the surroundings are not like that, the time is not favorable, so it is going to harm me. Now I don't have any expectation. I don't want to go outside. I am happy here at this place, in my room, in my house. I'm happy. I don't have anything to do with this outer. So the least expectations are there in my life. I'm becoming more and more happier person. I know if I had to live in the room, what I'm going to do? I'm going to write. I'm going to write and to generate very good thoughts for me, and which I'm going to share with everyone around there. There are so many issues. I won't like. For example, let me tell you this example actually, especially. Once I was listening to a podcast in which Mr. Vivek Bindra was interviewed. Okay, so he was asked about family. Family, don't you miss like that, something like that. So the answer was very nice. That was very touchy answer for me actually. So don't you feel vacuum of that vacuum? So he answered very well. If there is a vacuum in your life, that is going to be replaced by something else, something a bigger purpose than that. So that vacuum you are unable to feel, you will no feel, because you don't have any more time to feel like that vacuum. And that touched my heart. We are running behind so many things, so many things to happen in our life. We are wanting. Chalo, let me tell you in very clear examples. Like, there is a person you are searching for your soulmate, but if it's not there, it doesn't mean we are going to land up in wrong hands. Okay, it doesn't mean we should go and land up ourselves in wrong hands. So if there is a vacuum, then there would be something, there is a way which is going to fulfill this vacuum actually. And it happens, it happens. It's very practical thing. It worked for me. Okay, as soon as you start looking into this direction, you feel no more pain inside you, there would be only happiness, because you have got a purpose, you have got something in your life to do which is much more bigger than this thing. For example, you're running behind a person to get the love from that person, and the whole world is waiting for you to fall in love with you. And again, there is an aspect behind that you could get a lakhs of people, more than even lakhs of people, to fall in love with you, but probably you won't get even a single person who can fall in love with your soul. Reality of life actually. There are so many less people who can fall in love with your soul. There are people who can fall in love with you. There are plenty number of people actually. So there are so many things which touch your heart, which touch your soul actually. Heart touch, and this heart and soul connects now, everything changes in life. You don't wait for anything. You don't say, let me live, let me do this. You are not going to get permission. If you love to do that, you will get time to do that, no matter what is going on around you, how many problems are there. You will do it. You will just do it. You know what, for me it's better to try something new. It's much better to go on with something else than to tolerate those weird, intolerable things which are happening in our life. It's better to try something new, to go on with something new, because it brings to us that amount of happiness, that peace which we want in our life. And everyone around there wants that amount of happiness, love and peace in themselves. We are so much dependent on the situations. When this everything will become change, then only I would be happy, then only it will happen. नहीं होता boss, नहीं होता, ऐसा नहीं होता. If you are happy from inside, you are happy. If you are not happy from outside, you are not going to be happy. I suffered through this thing, that you are at Switzerland or you are at Jammu and Kashmir. You are thinking like that, okay, these are the heaven places. Okay, if you are going there with a bad company, the other person is so bad, horrible kind of person. So will you be able enough to enjoy there? No, even it would be double panic for you, because once you are not able, because one of the reason is that you are not able enough to enjoy that heaven, and second thing, it would be double hell, because you have spent a lot of money on your trip. So it is how it is going to be. So for me, it is covering a journey from loneliness to solitude as well. And but we are so afraid of loneliness. We don't want to be alone. We want with us people, that they should come, they should be there. But for me, it's better to be alone than to be with wrong people, landing up in wrong hands. It's much better to be all alone. And I learned to convert this loneliness into solitude. I'm enjoying my solitude now, and I'm very happy again with that thing. I'm sharing this just because people around there should not think like that, oh, we are alone, there is nothing to do, we can't do anything. There is a lot more to do, and even much better to do. Sometimes we meet sometimes people, who don't allow us to do what we want to do, so that is again a very heartening situation actually. So once I was sitting like this, and I was thinking like, sometimes pain comes initially, the problems come, and initially I was thinking like, that leaves from tree, behind my window there is a tree, so leaves were falling from there. So I wrote on this, the thought came into mind. Okay, just listen to this. ये जो पत्ते टूटे हैं अभी अभी शाखों से, इनकी कहानी बस इतनी ही थी, ठंडी छाया देना है बिना किसी स्वार्थ और लालसा के. Thank you. So for me it changed, when a tree doesn't think like that, oh I should do this, I should not do this, then why should we think? If we think like that it's good, then we should go ahead. Only one thing matters, connection of heart and soul. If it says yes, that means yes. Even if mind is there to put a question mark, how, when, where, why, way, what would be the advantages, what would be the pros, what would be the cons of this thing, just shut your mind. Just shut your mind. We should not listen to our mind at that place. These only two things, our heart and soul, matters the most only. In the same manner, when I think like, about those people, those who know me from so many years, those who know me, they would have been thinking, I'm very much damn sure, they would have been thinking, oh my god, from where she has got such kind of wisdom. Okay, they would probably want to ask me which tree, underneath which tree you sat down and got this kind of wisdom, like Gautam Buddha, you're talking like this and that. I know they want to ask me, but the only thing is that I change myself, but we are so resistant to change. Thoughts comes in everyone's mind, now there was a time when in my mind only negative thoughts were coming, there is nothing good about this day. As soon as I wake up I think like, what's new in this day? It would be the probably same boring day, like this kind of thoughts. But no, actually life wants us to change, and the more I changed myself, I found myself too good. It's like even if I got this wisdom, it was having already with me since my childhood. Actually, since my childhood this wisdom was with me, but we are unable to identify our blessings. We always think like that, no, we don't have blessings, we are not blessed with anything. We are thinking like that because we have so much of forcing on those things. Now it's for me that I am getting food, that's more than enough for me, that's a blessing for me, and I'm able enough to show gratitude for this thing as well. For small things I show gratitude nowadays, because life has changed, the thoughts are changed, everything is changed now, and this change we have to bring, we have to inhale this change in ourselves. We can't wait, we can't keep on blaming everyone, we can't keep on crying that this is not this, that is not thing right with me, this is not that. We have to find out the blessing in that thing. Doesn't matter, the wrong things will keep on happening, everything will go on, but we have to identify in that thing, that the smallest thing, that blessing. Sometimes I think, oh, I want to write this, suppose the screenwriting, I want to think like that, and I think like, I'm a very khurafati kind of person. As I told you, I every time I look for something new, I launch myself into new ventures, every time I want something new. Sometimes I think like I should go for screenwriting and do something like that. So I thought, why not? One day if I got an opportunity, why not? Even I don't know, I am very unpredictable, and I'm very happy. People are very afraid of unpredictability, they want to predict. In interviews people ask, what is your 5 years aim, where you are going to look yourself in future 5 years, where you want to reach. I don't know, boss. I don't even know I'm going to survive for 5 years. I know about this moment. This moment I need to be happy. I have to be happy, and so I am. So why should we predict everything? In my case, if I would predict myself, then it is going to harm me. I'm happy with unpredictable. I'm happy with everything around me. Why I should predict that tomorrow I'm going to write this, tomorrow I'm going to do this? Nothing, no thoughts in mind for tomorrow. कल के कल देखेंगे. I do just like this. कल के कल देखेंगे. आज क्या है? आज करो. Whatever there is something today I had to do it. I'm not going to leave this for tomorrow. If even I will die tomorrow, I will die very satisfied, very happy. Chalo, at least I did something good. This is a lengthy video, so I divided this video in parts. See you in the very next part. Until then, like, share and subscribe, and leave your good thoughts in the comment section. Until then, lots of love, happiness, peace to you, to me. Bye.